Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Loan Depot Park. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for Miami, Max Meyer.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
This to third, Hawley. Whips it to first. One pitch and one out. So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Murakami handling the duties at first, batting second in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over .350. Well, and that one is out of here. A solo shot, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Derek Hill.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Colson.
So man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the play. Colson Montgomery. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now the 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That one fouled off. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy under it. 2 down. Benintendi to the plate.
The designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
That one's in there. 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill for the White Sox, Sean Burke. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Leading off, Xavier Edwards. Rips one to right. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Acuna on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit.
Stowers.
And a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of the second, Chase Mydroth steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Now pitching for the
New
Marlins,
pitcher for the Marlins, Michael Peterson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That missed. That's a ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Stowers flying after this one, and that one is off the wall. And he starts off the second with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Teal, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Foul ball. And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Miguel Vargas in the box, lays off for ball one. And a big swing and a miss. Check swing, and he went 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
Up next for Chicago,
Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, a second, might be 2. They take the force out. Barely got him for the out. Close play. 1 out, man at first. And the batter now, Munetaka Murakami. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Runner on the go again. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Runner goes again. Hard hit, right side. On to first, and now 2 gone. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 6-1. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Derek Hill. A single and a run scored and a walk. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Man on second, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. That one to first. Conine. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That's in.
Inside. Ball 2. And a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 2-1. That one hammered center field. Ranging back. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now here is Heriberto Hernandez. Throw to first in time. So digging in, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. The 2-1. Just
that's
missed.
Up. That's a ball.
And ball
Miss.
4, 2
ball
aboard.
4. Take your base.
Batting in, the third baseman,
Graham Pauley now at the plate.
Pauley.
What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Benintendi up here. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-1. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
My draw. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is down low. Ball one. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Kyle Teal digs in now. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Base hit. One run is in. A second scores as well. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. That's not coming back. A laser to left. And they add to their lead. It's 10-0. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Angel Acuna. The next to hit.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
That one lifted to left. Stowers on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Acuna settles under it. And there's one away. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Edwards.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Otto Lopez. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Out to short. Montgomery to second, but he beats the throw. Save. 2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Ground ball right side could be 2. My drop. Toss to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Now back in safely at first. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
I wanted to race.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner goes again. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they add on. It's 12-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Flares it into the outfield. Takes it in for the out. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
The designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Ball. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The catcher, number 8.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Teal. That one is back. And it hits the base of the wall. Here comes Benintendi around third. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Now a second crosses the plate. And they extend their lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Oh, great stop. The throw to the plate. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Acuna, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
There's a line drive to left field and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Up next for Chicago.
So man aboard. So up next for Chicago, Munetaka. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Towards first, Konai. And he's out on the tag. And they're happy to just get off the field after that break. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Burke back to work. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the
And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down. One out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Griffin Konai. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In there at the knees. And it's 2-1. Upstairs.
No, that's up.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking. Make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count's full. Ground ball right side. Murakami over to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
A 15-1 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. Hey, I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate, and he still gon' hate.